Please be advised, all music tracks used in this production are sole property of Kelsunn Communications and are original compositions. Thank you.
Hey, it's Scary Jones, executive producer of Elvis Duran and the Morning Show on Z100. I want to talk to you all about my friend and fellow Brooklyn College alumnus, Silas. Your e-journalist, social work advocate. Silas hosts and produces the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast. My friend and fellow BCR alum is now known nationally and internationally as Silas, your e-journalist, social work advocate. His podcast, it's also listed as one of the top social work podcasts you must follow. The award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast.
We'll be right back after this message from our sponsor.
Hello, travelers. We'd like to introduce you to Hop-In Bus Service, LLC, founded in 2018. Our goal is to provide people across the U.S. with world-class travel and tourism services. Our expertise allows us to offer our customers the best deals. We've built a reputation on tailoring our services to meet your needs. We specialize in motor coach buses and party buses. We offer clean vehicles and professional drivers for your next trip or occasion. Our passion is safe traveling. We're a contract carrier licensed to operate in all 48 states. We believe in providing a personal touch beyond just making your next charter bus or party bus reservation. You can book us today for your next amusement park, casino, or family reunion trip. We can handle all of your transportation needs like corporate events, weddings, or proms. We're committed to making travel easy for you. For a free quote today, call 833-774-6746. That's 833-774-6746. And remember, don't just stand there, hop in. Hello and welcome to all our listeners and viewers. This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, producer and host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. Our podcast is rated internationally as one of the 40 best social work podcasts you must follow. This podcast promotes, celebrates, uplifts, and highlights the social work profession. Our aim is to educate the general public about the powerful impact social workers have on the lives of those they serve. The podcast will also amplify the vital contributions professional social workers make in every aspect of our society every day.
Hello, once again, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate. I'm here today at the third annual Adelphi School of Social Work's Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference, and we're here today to get some really encouraging words from our Dean of the Social Work School, Dean Corbin. Dean Corbin, welcome, and tell our listeners, what are your thoughts on this year's third annual Black Men's Mental Health Conference?
Silas, thank you for asking me that, and thank you for being here. This conference, this third annual conference, has been fabulous in terms of identifying the need for Black men to be able to support their communities, but also support one another and to support the women and the families and children that they work with. We've been looking at issues that affect practice, but also implementation of creative initiatives, as well as the importance of being represented in shaping policy. So I look forward to the findings and the next steps that come from this. I know people are engaged in networking, and we're going to create some new ideas and new initiatives will come out of this.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast, here on location at Adelphi University for the third annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference. First, a couple of words from new CEO of the NASW, Dr. Anthony E. Street. Welcome, Dr. E. Street, and please share some thoughts on today's conference.
Thank you, Silas. I'm so excited to be here. I think one of the things that I really want to talk about is highlighting and moving this conversation forward. There are a lot of opportunities to talk about mental health in general, but focusing on Black men's mental health and talking about prevention, treatment, and options around innovation is one of the things that really excite me about today's conference. Being able to talk about how to move it from practice to policy and make sure that we are setting up Black men for success is one of the things that I'm appreciative about this.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast. And I'm really excited because I'm here with our very new New York State Chapter NASW Executive Director, Dr. Shakira Kennedy. Welcome, and please share with our listeners your thoughts on today's conference.
So, first of all, hello everyone, and I'm happy that you are listening to Silas, and I'm excited to be here.
So my thoughts on the mental health conference is that this is something that is critically needed. You know, the Black community, Black men in particular, oftentimes are silenced. Services are not provided for them that are equitable and that really meets their specific needs. This conference is vital for everyone to collaborate and to be into partnership, as well as for Black men to be into community, so they can also express how they feel and what they need specifically. So we're hearing directly from the community, and that's always important.
Thank you. This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast, and I'm here today at Adelphi University for the 3rd annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference, and I'm here with one of the originators and one of the founders, Shanika Pickens. Please give our listeners some insight on what are your feelings on your 3rd annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference.
I am absolutely overjoyed, Silas. The amount of people that came out today to show love, to be encouraged, to be a part of the magnitude of this event. Each year, you have been a part of it. You have been here from day one. And here we are in year 3. And it continues to grow. It grows exponentially in terms of the number of audience members we have, the number of vendors that partake in this particular event, the nonprofit organizations that come to learn about this event, the folks that travel from international, other domestic areas within the United States. They are here in this room, a part of the movement. And so I can't tell you how overjoyed I am. But what I will tell you that this is God's favor. I prayed about this for many years, and to see this come to fruition, and for folks to be standing in solidarity with me each step of the way, this is fully God's favor. And so all greatness go to Him, and I am absolutely amazed by His wonderful work and His continued blessings that's bestowed on this conference.
Wow, that was such a great quote. Thank you so much. I'm here today at Adelphi University for the 3rd annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference, and I'm really excited to have with me one of the co-founders of this year's conference in his 3rd year, Professor Aaron Muller, and he's a professor here at Adelphi. He's one of the founders and creators of this, and also executive director of Modify Wellness. Professor Muller, tell us, how are you feeling today on this 3rd annual edition of this conference?
I'm feeling amazing. It's a beautiful event. The room was packed and really, truly making an impact on people's lives. I feel like this is it's beyond my wildest dreams.
All right, thank you. Please say your name, your affiliation, and please share your thoughts on today's Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference.
Okay, I'm Sylvia Springer. I'm a retired clinical social worker. As for this conference, it's just generating ideas. So I thank everybody that's here. Great crowd. Lot of ideas. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then we have Mr. Alan Barrett, yes, sir, and he's one of the organizers of this. Mr. Barrett, please share thoughts with our listeners about how you feel about this being the 3rd year of this.
The 3rd year, I'm really excited that the energy has stayed consistent. How do we turn Black boys into comprehensive Black men? And a significant variable around that is mental health. And we cannot ignore mental health. We always talk about it after the fact and not before. But I think one thing that I want to key in on, we need to get together and really dictate the kind of laws and policies and make sure that budget lines reflect investments in mental health and wellness. I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm excited.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again. This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast. I'm here at Adelphi University for the 3rd annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference, and I'm here with the President-elect of the New York State chapter, Dr. Warren Graham. I know he's still working on his PhD, but we're going to profess positivity, and we're going to say to him, thank you for being here, and please share with our listeners your thoughts on the 3rd annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference, especially since you were part of the inaugural group.
Thank you very much, Silas. I think it's amazing seeing the progression and just how much interest and how much support has been generated over the last 2 years since the inaugural conference. I think it's amazing that people are giving attention and support around this very important topic in our community, Black men's health, mental health, and wellness, and not only talking about the topic and the issues, but also how we can actually push this message forward. What can we do with this information that's being shared? How do we get it to the people who actually need? How do we build resources? How do we implement the changes that we're suggesting in our communities? This has been an amazing experience. People are represented from multiple countries, and I look forward to seeing exactly where this is going to go as we continue to open and create more spaces like this.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Dr. Grant. Again, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate here at the Adelphi third annual Black Men's Mental Health Conference, and I'm here with the Nassau Division Chair, Ms. Carrie Tabag. Ms. Tabag, share a few thoughts with our listeners on what you think about today's conference.
I think today's conference is breaking ground. It has been for the past 3 years. I think there needs to be even more representation. We have the entire University Center. I love being here. I'm here every year, and this brings so many people together from all over, and not just all over New York, throughout the entire country as well as other countries, nationwide. This is amazing. So I think, being here is not only an honor, but it's something I wouldn't miss.
Okay, once again, everybody, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast here at the Adelphi University's third annual Black Men's Mental Health Conference, and we have one of our attendees, and we're going to give him a chance to introduce himself, tell us his affiliation, and what he thinks about the conference.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? So my name is Shamil Duran. I'm currently a school social worker. I'm licensed here in the state of New York and New Jersey. Listen, it's a wealth of knowledge being provided out here to all of us. So I'm going to be honest, I'm just soaking all this really great information in from all of our panelists and our attendees, and I'm trying to find different ways I can continue to service our Black boys and our Black girls in our community and be better for them. Like, I'm someone that I consider myself a lifelong learner, and I don't know it all. So just to be a part of this room full of greatness and just learning from field experts, like, I'm ready to tackle this. I'm ready to impact change.
Thank you so much. Please say your name, your affiliation, and please share your thoughts on today's Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference.
My name is Fabian Burrell, and I am the Coordinator for Programming and Community Engagement at Adelphi University's Center for African, Black, and Caribbean Studies. And I just want to say this is my third year coming to this program, and it is so amazing that I've told just about everyone I knew, Black men as well as women, to come to this program. It's unbelievable. You'll walk away from this event either rethinking the way you do things in your personal life or seeking education in social work, because this is an unbelievable conference. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast. And I'm here with my friend and colleague who I haven't seen in quite a long time, Ms. Sherry Best, and she's going to give us some insight and input on her thoughts on the third annual Black Men's Mental Health Conference.
Well, this is only half of the conference, and I am so overwhelmed with emotion. This has been phenomenal so far. The panel that we just had was awesome. The information that I got was just really phenomenal. It's really nice to see the mental health from the perspective of Black men. That's not something that we get every day. And so this was beautiful so far. A great start to a wonderful day. I can't wait for the rest.
Thank you so much. Hello everyone, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast, and I'm here at Adelphi University for their third annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference, and I'm here today with the Nassau-Suffolk Association of Black Social Workers President and the Chair of the Malloy School of Social Work's Social Work Department, Dr. Lisa Newland. Dr. Newland, thanks for joining us, and please give our listeners a little insight into what you think about the third annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference.
Well, thank you. I'm just excited that I've been here year 1, year 2, and now I'm here at the 3rd annual conference. And I just think it's so exciting to be here and to see the level of support for this important occasion, to have dialogue, first of all, from an all-male panel, all-black male panel, and to hear their perspectives on the topics that we're engaging, Black men's mental health, issues around policy, implementation, and practice as we're dealing with the realities of social injustices, and to really think about how we position ourselves in this profession to have impact. And whether, we do that through the organizations in which we are involved in, or in the spaces of higher education, or even in conversations in our families and communities, how we lift the topic of Black men's mental health and really center some of our activities around that. It's just a powerful way to engage in dialogue and action, and I'm just happy to be here. The Nassau Suffolk Association of Black Social Workers is here as a co-sponsor. We're sharing information to really just affirm who we are, and particularly to affirm Black men. So we're here sharing and engaging with people through some items that we have at our table, and it's just, again, another great opportunity to be in support for a great cause.
Thank you so much. Okay, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast here at the Adelphi University's 3rd annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference. And we have one of our first-year attendees that attended in the first panel. So we're going to ask him to introduce himself, your name, your affiliation, and your thoughts on today's 3rd annual conference.
Okay, my name is Marcel Chris. I'm a licensed social worker and psychotherapist. I currently work as Deputy Director at Well Life Network and a Director at Therapeutic and Wellness Services at Life Camp Organization in Queens. I think today's conference is very powerful. It's needed. Representation matters, and it's beautiful. It's all about, bringing up the Black man and Black boy joy.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, once again here at the Adelphi University 3rd annual Mental Health and Wellness Conference, and we have one of our guests and attendees, and also one of the ambassadors here at the conference, and we're going to let her introduce herself, say her name, her affiliation, and please share your thoughts on today's 3rd annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference.
Yes, good morning. What a wonderful morning. My name is Denise Brown. I am one of the lead ambassadors here at this conference and also an alumni of Adelphi University School of Social Work. It is going down. It is amazing to be here today. It's empowering, it's inspiring, and very resourceful. The conversation has been enlightening. And if you are, come on down next year and you also will be encouraged. Listen, Black mental health is very, very important, and we all should continue having conversation about it and being a collaborative synergy force to implementing and resources, everything you can think about. So Black mental health, we are what we are, and we will win together.
Thank you. Hello, and everybody. I'm here again at the Adelphi University School of Social Work's 3rd annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference. I'm here with Dr. Telvis Rich, and we're going to ask you to tell us your title and your thoughts and inspirations about today's 3rd annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Telvis Rich, Associate Professor and Director of the BSW program. What I take away from this conference today is really centered around engagement in terms of Black men and those that support the well-being and mental health of Black men coming together with one common goal, is ensuring the well-being of each and every person with the focus on the health and mental health of Black men. So let's continue this good work. Let's have great conversation. Let's be intentional in how we move forward and disrupt some of the narratives that have impeded the services of Black men. Thank you.
This is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast, and I'm here today with Mr. Daniel Jones. He's the leader of a very, very talented and progressive drumming troupe, and I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about the troupe, its progress, and what he thought about this third annual Black Men's Mental Health Conference.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Daniel Lord Jones. I am the founder, CEO of D-Limits Drum Ensemble. Today we had a phenomenal day, man. I brought kids with me from Eagle Academy, Valley Stream Central High School, and pretty much we came here to show our love through drumming, and healing happens in the process, you know. We talk about mental health, we talk about Black excellence, and it all comes together when they understand it at a young age. So I love the fact that they allowed me to bring my students today to experience this today, because this is powerful, this is empowerment, this is movement, and it was community. There's not often times that we're together like this, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, man. So these are the things that we get to go home with and share with other people. So today kind of gave us that opportunity to learn more about not just ourselves, but what's going on in the community and the options and the outlets that we have.
Thank you.
So my name is Pascal Germain, aka Mr. G, and I am an educator. So I teach in the Long Island area, New York area, and this was a wonderful conference. And for me, it was very inspiring because I enjoy really being in this type of space where the initiative was Black men, because usually the initiative is never Black men for anything. So it was a great thing to kind of see the speakers that were talking about Black male issues and the things that we go through. And I think that we need to have more of these things where, our situations are highlighted, because we are the pillars of the community, and we have to do things, to heal, repair, and navigate what it means to be a Black man in this world. And these things are important.
Thank you. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, host of the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast here at Adelphi University's third annual Black Men's Mental Health and Wellness Conference. And we have another conference attendee. We're going to ask you to say your name, your affiliation, and please share your thoughts on what you think about today's conference.
Sure. So my name is Dr. Lucinda Quay-Doyle. I am the Program Director of Undergraduate Social Work at Dominican University in Rockland County, and also the founder and CEO of Sophisticated Sojourner, which is an edutourism program that provides consultation and international education. This is my second time attending this conference. I was at the first one, and then now here at the third one, and it's amazing to see the growth of this program. A very necessary conference, I think, is it's a testament to the amount of attendees that are here. But I just feel full being in this space. It's a space that, one of the panelists spoke about Black love, and I think that I feel the love in this room just from the support. Even though we're discussing sometimes difficult conversations, I think that this has been a very affirming space, a space where people feel valued and heard and appreciated. And I've told the organizer, Ms. Pickens, that it's time for growth. This is a bigger thing than even what has been happening so far, and so I'm really excited to see what happens next.
Thank you so much. Hello again, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate here at Adelphi University's third annual Black Men's Mental Health Conference, and we have one of our attendees here. We're going to ask you to please state your name, your affiliation, and give us your thoughts on today's conference so far.
My name is Torian Wise. I'm a volunteer fireman in Hempstead, and I'm also an advocate for youth empowerment. However, I think this is an education that's long overdue and is a breath of fresh air for the community. We can use this and adopt these tools and put them in our toolbox and give it back to the community and help each other build and grow as we express the education as well as Black love and joy.
Thank you so much.
Once again, this is Silas, your e-journalism social work advocate, producer, and host of the show. You've been listening to the award-winning Kelsunn-on-the-Air Social Work Podcast. This and all other episodes are available on our Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, and iHeart audio podcast platforms, among others. The podcast is also available on our Spotify and YouTube video podcast platforms. Go to any search engine and type in Kelsunn on the Air in the search window to hear this show in its entirety. Please make sure to click subscribe to support our podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, download, and share. To reach us for more information, email us at info@kelsunn.org. That's info@kelsunn.org. Or to suggest future topics, log into www.kelsunn.org. That's www.kelsunn.org and fill out the Share a Topic form on our homepage. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a Kelsunn Communications production.